Hey guys, Long Live Games Guy here, and you may have been wondering where I've been. Like, I've been gone for 3 weeks. Pretty much, the answer to that is that I was feeling so good. Like, I was feeling so good about beating Sekiro that I was kind of like, I'm gonna just take a break. I'm just gonna take a quick break that ended up being way longer than I thought it was gonna be. So, schoolwork started back up since then, and it was kind of like, oh, well, dang, can't really do video now. But I was like feeling so good about beating Sekiro that I was like, man, I'm feeling so happy that I might as well take a break. And I didn't mean for it to be 3 weeks, guys. So that's just my quick apology. I'm just getting this out of the way now. Now let's get to the meat of what I want to talk about. I was hoping, like, since Kobe Bryant's death in January, I was hoping that I would not have to make another video like this. I did not want to make another video like this. So, like, y'all may be wondering, well, y'all may be, I was thinking, because I was, like, thinking about making a video about George Floyd. I was thinking about it, but, like, I was kind of like, you know what, I feel like I wouldn't want to say inappropriate, but I just don't feel like, I feel like, I don't feel like I should be really talking about that. Even though we should talk about it, but I don't feel like this is the place to talk about it here. But, this right here. So, for those who don't know, Chadwick Boseman, the actor who plays Black Panther, died of colon cancer, well, Friday night. Or, I don't know if it was Friday night or Friday afternoon, or the news just came out late. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly which one it is. I don't know if it was actually Friday night, but Friday, he freaking died of colon cancer. And, I feel the exact same, way about this as I did with Kobe Bryant's death. Because, like, Kobe Bryant's death, right? I feel the exact same way here. I do not want to feel like this again. I'm getting, like, that feeling in between this isn't real and this, I can't believe this happened. This is the exact same feeling because, like, again, like, out of nowhere. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how I found this news out. I was playing with my cousin, right? We were playing Call of Duty. And it was raining. Right? There was like a huge freaking thunderstorm right on top of my house, and my house was freaking flooding. So I had to freaking hang up the phone and go help there. Luckily, the problem wasn't too bad. The problem was not too bad. It was probably the best, the least damaging flood. Yeah, the least damaging flood we've had literally all year. Because this summer the freaking rain has been kind of crazy, and our house has been flooded, like, I think at least 5 times this summer alone. So we're kind of like, so yeah, we're kind of quick on these things, and I think that's the only reason why it didn't get so bad is because we were quick on it. Like, I was already downstairs. I was already downstairs where it usually floods. I was already down there. Like, I was like, oh shoot. We responded quickly, right? But that's besides the point. So, again, we solved that problem very quickly, way quicker than I expected. And right before, and I'm serious, right before I get back on the call with my cousin, I have this news app on my phone, right? And it gives me notifications every single time, it posts something. I scrolled, I noticed that I got some new news or whatever in my notifications. I freaking look at it, right? The first word I see is freaking Chadwick Boseman. And I thought it said he got fired from the MCU. I was about to say, like, oh shoot, he got fired from the MCU. That's crazy. That's what I thought it said at first, man. That's what I thought it said. And now looking back, I hope it. I just wish that's what it said. I wish that he just got fired from the MCU instead of freaking dying, because I freaking looked at the whole article title because it was only half of it, and then I looked at the full article title and I was like. And it was like, Chadwick Boseman dies at 43 from cancer. That once I read that, my jaw was on the floor. I was in shock because I thought it said he got fired. I did not read that he died. Like, I for real, to this day I do not know like why I thought it said he got fired. Like, I don't know why, but. Man, bro, like, Chadwick Boseman, bro, like, are you freaking serious? This man, like, hold on, like, I'm about to tear up. Like, I was so, like, I'm in shock right now. Like, I'm in the exact same state I was when I made the Kobe Bryant video. Like, just totally in shock. Because, like, there's a reason why I made a video on this, right? And it's, like, I made a video on this because I'm making this video because I feel the exact same way I did about a Kobe Bryant. Like, very young, like a black man in his 40s that I, to be honest, thought was a freaking great person, and he is a great person, and they just die like that. Like that. Like, no one saw this coming. And the thing that was so shocking about this was that he kept this under wraps for 4 years. That is so crazy to me, because, like, especially in the day and age of social media and news channels and freaking whistleblowers is everywhere, people in the age of rumors and stuff like that. Like, it's hard to keep things under wraps nowadays, especially if you're a freaking celebrity. It's very hard to keep things under wraps these days. But he managed to keep the fact that he had colon cancer under wraps for 4 years, and he filmed like what, 4 films while he had colon cancer. Like, he filmed Black Panther while he had colon cancer, which I was extremely shocked about, because I was like, that sucker was buff as freaking the movie, bro. Like, 2016 got diagnosed, which 2016 really was the second worst year of the decade. Like, that's like, it's just crazy to me how he filmed 3 films while he had cancer, yo. 3 films, yo. The Black Panther and Da 5 Bloods are really the only one that I know. But I know he filmed at least 3 or 4 films. And I heard there is some other films that he's going to be, that there's some unreleased films that he was working on that are going to be released soon. So yeah, this is not going to be the last time we see him in a movie or anything. We're going to see him in a few more movies before, well, I don't know, before anything, like, but, like, this 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 is crazy. This is crazy. Again, just all of a sudden, it's so sudden, bro. Like, it was so sudden. All of a sudden, like, I freaking, one moment, bro, I'm having a great day. Man, everything's going good in the world. My fault, yo. I didn't mean to say that. Nah, that would be a straight up lie if I said that. But, like, I'm having a good day. Next moment, I freaking look at my notifications one time. Boom, Chadwick Boseman's dead. Why? Why? It's like Kobe Bryant. Just why? Like, how? Like this year really wants to take out the black folks, huh? It really wants to take out the brothers, huh? And I now don't get me twisted. Don't get me twisted. I'm not just trying to say that. Oh man, you saying black people are the only victims, bro, of this all this stuff, crazy stuff happening this year? No, I'm not saying that. This year has made everyone suffer. Like, what I'm trying to say. Yeah, man, it's just crazy to me how, because because like this year, like think about it, man. Like, I'm not just trying to say that black people are the only people that have been suffering from all these crazy events. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're not like the only victims here. What I am saying though is that a lot of famous, successful black people are freaking dying this year. Like big and small are dying this year. It's like this year itself is racist. It's crazy to me because like first Kobe Bryant dies in January, and I thought like that was a horrible event in itself. I thought that the worst was going to end there. That's why I thought the worst. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the big 2020 incident or whatever. This year started off with a bang, and it just keeps on going. Like usually if something big happens at the freaking beginning of the year, the things will kind of be slow for the rest of the year. Like things will kind of be just slow, and like not much will be going on and stuff like that. Like that's usually how years go. Like at least the years I've experienced on this earth. Like usually things chill out and then another big event happens, and then things chill out again, and then there's a peace period. Like there's usually a peace period within years and whatever. Not this year. Not this year. All of a sudden, this year said, "Nah, I want to be different. I just want something to be happening every single month. I want something big to be happening every single month." This year is like a bored toddler. Like you just want something always happening at all times. You can't sit down for 1 second. It's stupid to me. I really do not like. Think about it, yo. Think about it. Like, cause are you serious? Like, all of a sudden, you took away Kobe Bryant, right? And everyone that was on the helicopter and Guyana, you took away them. Now you're gonna take away. My gosh, you're gonna take away Chadwick Boseman too, man. Why? Like, you're gonna take away the man who played Black Panther, one of the most influential, really, characters. Like, this is one of the most. Black Panther is one of the most influential things that has happened to black people this decade. it's really like that whole event was really just fascinating to me. I was like, oh my gosh, this really means something. It's the most influential MCU film by far, and he would play the Black Panther incredibly, in my opinion, man. And I love that movie. And but man, like I'm like, of course the movie has its flaws. The movie has its flaws. I'm not gonna just say it's a perfect film just because it means a lot to black people and all that. I'm not just gonna say that you know it's a perfect film. It's not. It's flawed in some ways. Like the CGI, I don't think was too good, especially at the end. It looked like it looked very sloppy. But like one thing I never will or never have or never will complain about is Chadwick Boseman's performance in that. And I'd like to say this ahead of time. Well, not ahead of time. I've already said his name like a bunch of times. But like, if I'm saying his name wrong, I do apologize. I do apologize. Just want to get that out the way real quick. Like, like, he played that character perfectly. You can say whatever you want about the rest of the movie. You can say whatever you want. The thing you cannot doubt was Chadwick Boseman's freaking acting, bro. His acting was incredible. He played the role perfectly. And to think that he was doing all of that while he had the cancer, performing that well, doing it all just seamlessly, that is incredible, man. He really is a trooper. He really is a trooper. And this is just like so sad, man. This is so sad. It makes me so mad that both Kobe Bryant and Chadwick Boseman, two people who I really liked, two like very successful Hollywood status black men that I really like and really were great people, and they're both just gone. They're both just gone. Like, now, of course, they weren't there. They aren't the only people I look up to. Like, I'm not gonna list the rest of them because I'm afraid 2020 is gonna take them away too. Like, who's next? Huh? Who's next? Like, got me paranoid now. Like, why? Like, why? And he was doing like stage 4 colon cancer, man. Like at least I'm not gonna say funny, but the crazy thing is about this is that he knew the fact that he and his family and his close ones were the only ones that really knew. They were the only ones that were expecting this, while we were just left in the dark, and we were just left to deal with the shock. Like, again, bro, like, this is just shocking. Because no one knew that he even had cancer, bro. I was so shocked when I found that he died from cancer, bro. And it's just crazy, man. Like, this whole year as a whole, starting from Trump airstriking that general that almost started a war, to Kobe Bryant's death, to coronavirus, to the Beirut explosion. I want to talk about the Beirut explosion real quick. I thought that was going to be the big August thing, and it still is. It most likely still is. I mean, I don't want to sound disrespectful or anything, but hundreds of people died there compared to just one man. But again, no disrespect at all. I don't disrespect at all. I'm just saying, that's probably the more dire event. I'm just speaking factually. That's probably the brew explosion is the most dire event that's happened this month. But like emotionally though, this is definitely it. Cause like I thought the Brood explosion was gonna be the big thing of August, but no, August has to go out. You have to go out with just one more thing. 2020 is like, eh. I see the Brood explosion really ain't affecting people as much as it should. You know, kill Chadwick Boseman. Why not? That's gonna be a big slap in the face. Man, like always trying to find something to do. Like this. I cannot stress to you guys how upset I am. I can't put into word like this. The only way I can describe the feeling I'm feeling right now is that I don't feel like this is real. I don't feel like this is real. Like and I did this exact same comparison in the Kobe Bryant video, and I'm going to do the exact same thing here. Like think of how real this sounds, right? Think of how real this sounds, all right? Imagine, right? I come to you from today. I come to you from like, let's say January, no, let's say December 31st, 2019. Imagine if I come to you from December 31st, 2019. I come from today, August 30th, 2020. And I come to you from the future, and you ask me, "Hey man, so how's 2020 like, man? How's 2020 so far, bro? Is it good?" What if I told you that by this point in the year, both Kobe Bryant and Chadwick Boseman, the person who plays Black Panther, are dead? What if I tell you that they're both dead? And what if I also tell you that Kobe Bryant is going to die in a helicopter, that Kobe Bryant and his daughter are going to die in a helicopter crash with 7 other people, and then Chadwick Boseman's going to freaking die through stage 4 colon cancer that he kept under wraps since 2016. Would you believe a single word I said? Would you believe a single word I just said? Don't even cap. Just say, yeah, man, I believe it. No, you wouldn't. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe myself if I said that. If I came back from me from today came back to my past self in December 31st, 2019, I would be like, bro, I wouldn't even believe myself. I'd be like, no way. No freaking way. That is a lie. That is a total lie. You are messing with me. I know Kobe Bryant ain't gonna die. Kobe Bryant can't die. I know Chadwick Boseman's not gonna die. He can't die. Like that, like, here's the thing, man. Like, again, bro, like, just imagine if I just told you that Chadwick Boseman, I finally got his name right, is going to die from stage 4 colon cancer in 2020. You're not going to believe me. I don't care what you say. What if Black Panther is going to die? Like, that hurts saying that right now. Like, while as I'm saying these words right now, it actually hurts to like realize that at this point, if I went back to my past self and I said, okay, by August 30th, 2020, both Kobe Bryant and Chadwick Boseman are dead. And I'm leaving out and hold on, just to add upon it. Then what if I told you, and right after that, what if I told you that though that is not even a portion of the crap that's happened this year. Of all the bad crap that's happened this year. You're not gonna believe me. What if I told you? Again, this is you in December 31st, 2019. It's right before Happy New Year's Day. What if I told you that a freaking bat bat disease is going from China, all right? Since diets don't exist there, everything's on the menu there. What if I told you that a freaking bat disease from China is going to pretty much take over the world and keep us in quarantine for about, March, for about, 5 months. And not in 5 months plus, by the way. 5 months plus. From March, February is going to be the last month where you can walk around without a mask. February is going to be the last month where you can walk around just total freedom, don't have to worry about getting sick. That is the last month where you're going to be that is the last month where you're not going to be coped up in your freaking home. What if I told you that February is going to be the last month you ain't going to be coped up in your home? What if I told you that Kim Jong-un was going to freaking be in critical condition from a heart surgery, and his little sister is going to take over, and the first thing that she does with her 5 minutes of fame is blow up a freaking tower in South Korea? What if I told you, you would not believe a single word that just came out my mouth. You would be like, okay, you're just capping. That's a total lie. 2020 is going to be great. Man, this year, it really, it's so unexpected, bro. I'm just paranoid of what's next. What is going to happen next in this crazy AF year that we're dealing with? Man, bro, Chadwick Boseman, though, Black Panther, that is, Chadwick Boseman, along with Kobe Bryant, are one of those people that I was not expecting to die till I'm not expecting to see those guys dead until I'm, in my 50s. I'm not expecting to see those guys dead till I'm about as old as they are now. But no, both black men in their 40s, Hollywood freaking famous, great people, dead. Just dead, just randomly. Well, from our point of view, it was random. From their point of view, they were expecting it. But from our point of view, bro, this was so random. This was random as freak, man. Part of me wants to congratulate them. Part of me wants to freaking congratulate them for, keeping it under wraps for, 4 years. That is hard to do. As I just mentioned, in the age of social media, rumors, people always looking out to get a story nowadays on anything. That is hard to keep, especially when you're a big time celeb like him. It's hard to keep things under wraps, man. And I'm just wondering, again, this just leaves me wondering, okay, what's next? At least nothing crazy is gonna happen till September, at least. So at least, guys, we at least have we have one more day of just nothing crazy happening, alright? We have one more day of nothing crazy happening, alright? Until September. And, until September, bro, we won't have to worry about anything. Like, what's gonna happen in freaking September, bro? Like, oh my gosh. This is like the only year where I've actually worried about, worried about the future. Like, I've always been cautious and stuff like that, but like, and that's what you need to be. You need to be cautious. Like, you can't just be running around thinking you're invincible. That's how people get killed. But like, and like the worst part is that they both died from something that they never expected. This whole year, like right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm expecting 9/11 2.0 to happen. Like legit, I'm expecting like 9/11 2.0 to happen. I feel like at some point in the year that's gonna happen. At some point. And I don't feel bad about saying that out loud because I feel like it's gonna happen. I do. I really do. This year is too crazy for that not to happen. It's too crazy. It's too insane for that not to happen. And I am freaking terrified because I feel like that's inevitable. And I have never looked so forward to Happy New Year's as this year. I like in my whole life, I've always loved Happy New Year's, y'all. It's like, so you made a new year. It's kind of like celebrating life and kind of patting yourself back on the back, sort of. At least from my point of view. My point of view. No, my point of view. Like, but this year it's going to feel like actual sanctuary. Like, we thought 2019 was bad. I thought 2019 was bad, yo. Like, I was like, alright, 2018 is kind of not good. But this year's horrible. Horrible, bro. Yeah, man. There's really nothing more I can say. Like, I really said everything I needed to say, man. Like, this is longer than the Kobe Bryant video, by the way, but it's just because I have so much more to talk about. Because, like, I made that video back in January. Like, that's the first month in the year. Things were already going nuts. Things were already going nuts. And that was the first month of the year. Now we're freaking 8 months in. Things have gotten so much worse since then. So much worse. And now Chadwick Boseman dies. I seriously, I want this to be the last video. I pray that this is the last video of this type. That this is the last video of this type I'm going to be putting on this channel. For the rest of the year at least. For the rest of the year at least. I don't want to be making another video like this for the rest of the year. Really. Like, I thought I would not be making another video like this. Like, I was thinking about making a video on the George Floyd situation, but I didn't feel like it was appropriate here. But this is just heartbreaking, bro. My deepest prayers and condolences go out to Chadwick Boseman's family and friends, yo. Like, I can't, I think like 90. I feel like a lot of Americans, in particular, know how it feels to lose someone to cancer, since it's so rampant nowadays. Like, so rampant within like the last 2 decades. It's kind of nuts. So like at this point, like I'd say like a lot of Americans would know what you're going through, um, including me. I've also lost some relatives to cancer and all that. It's freaking terrible disease, yo, and that you can't stop. Like like you have two options. You either gets worse or it gets better. And what scares me, bro, what freaking breaks my heart most is that it seemed like he tried so hard to fight it back. Like we went through all these surgeries in between filming, might I add, but he went through all these surgeries, chemotherapy. I don't know if he went through radiation. Maybe is chemotherapy radiation? Hold up, I might have to look that up. But yo, he fought so hard and the thing just would not go away. That is heartbreaking to me. That is like he really just was doomed. Um Again, just rest in peace, yo. This does not feel real. I don't want this to be real. I want to live in like a whole different reality, yo. I want to live in a different 2020. I want to live in a freaking world where Kobe Bryant didn't die. Chadwick Boseman's still alive. I can still freaking walk outside without a mask. A freaking world where Donald Trump wasn't president. Hey, that's the only thing. That's the only political thing I'm gonna say in this video. Get off my back. Get off my back. Get off my back. My opinion. Get off my back. If you disagree, you're wrong, by the way. Also, this entire like I can't believe it. Almost everything that has happened this year has been just BS all around. Like the only legit, the best thing that happened this year is the freaking George Floyd protests and them starting to change racial laws and all of that. Like that is by far the best thing that happened this entire year. And even that stemmed from an incredibly terrible freaking event. So you know it is. But I don't really want to get into the George Floyd's. Like I don't really want to get into that situation. Like I kind of want to just keep this centered on Chadwick Boseman, since that's the elephant in the room here. It's like I'm worried. There's also people bringing up like, yeah, I'm worried about what the MCU is gonna do, but I'm like not really though. Like I just I'm not saying like I'm not worried about what they're gonna do. I'm hoping they don't replace him. Like bro, like oh my gosh, man. Like that really is it really is just a freaking horrible event. And again, bro, I freaking pray for all the family members involved and anyone dealing with cancer or colon cancer or any cancer is horrible, so just cancer in general. I pray for you, yo. Like I seriously do. And I just pray that this year just gets better, yo. Just get better already, all right? You've had your 8 months of fun. You've had your 8 months of just screwing around with us humans. Now, can we have some good... I'm just hoping, you know what, bro? You know what I'm hoping, bro? I'm hoping that since this year is so crappy, that I just hope that 2021 is going to be a freaking banger year, bro. World hunger is going to be cured. Racism in America is going to be decreased by 99, 100%, bro. There's going to be no race people in America, yo. I just hope that everything possibly good that can happen happens. Because this year is literally every single bad thing that could happen happens. That's this year in a nutshell. Everything everything, your worst nightmare personified. Your worst nightmare happens. If you're a germaphobe, Corona. If you're afraid of death, Kobe. If you're afraid of freaking, yeah, if you're afraid of death in general, Kobe Bryant, Chadwick Boseman, boom. People you look up to, dead. Everything burns. Everything burns. Your hopes, your dreams, your freedom. Everything burns, yo. Everything burns. This year is just terrible, yo. So. Yeah, just rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, bro. You do not deserve it. Um, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you're in heaven, yo. I hope you're in heaven, yo. And yeah, man. I'll just talk to you. I'll just talk to you guys later. I'm probably gonna I have been playing Fall Guys. I was gonna stream it, I just didn't for some reason. Again, I forgot, but yeah, I'll get back to you guys later. When games get out.